And with that, I'm gonna go live. Been hanging around for a little bit, just making sure that everything is functioning as it should on the back end. And so far it has been. Just need to send uno mas message, and then we can get into it. Main plan for today is we're gonna be running through all of the previous levels. Gonna try and do a bit better on those. Cool. Looks like everything is set on my end. Looks like everything's going well. But yeah, let's get to it. Trying to think. Let's start with the squats and go up from there. Just gonna see what all we can do. And should probably turn the light on. How does it look with the light on? Better. Lovely. And let's take that controller down from up there, cause they always fucking vibrate off.
I warned you, asshole. Not so.
Okay, need to get used to it being over there, cause it's just in my line of vision, and it's great for reading chat, but when you're not used to it, that'll be a hell of a doozy. And up we go.
Hey,
Let's grab our bottle real quick. Hey, buddy.
What's going in here, pal?
Could ask you the same thing. Looks like you, unlucky bastard, get absolutely obliterated.
You looking to score or something?
Something like that. You guys need to clean the bathroom. Fucking hell, it's disgusting.
Open it. Open up.
Come on. Okay. Fine, I'll keep up the aggression if you guys won't.
No freaking way.
No freaking way indeed. You guys are more cowardly than I expected. Come on, lads. Surely you got something more to give me than just that. That's a country in the Middle East, you little shit. Not sure why you're talking about that right now, but you got larger issues at hand. Namely, me beating your head in with a lead pipe. You know, little stuff to worry about. Nothing too fancy.
Last bag's on his way to you. Hey!
Hey, catch. You're supposed to catch it, dude. I hate to break it to you, but maybe you're not cut out for this whole gangster lifestyle if you can't, you know, catch something that someone throws at you. I hate to say it, man, but maybe find a different career path.
Hey! How'd you get in here?
Through the window.
Nerves get the better of you.
No, I'm doing just fine, actually. First death. Okay. That's good, because it'll give us a chance to buy some stuff. Hook intercept. Inverted throw. Let's go flow and claw. And just work on leveling that for now.
Round two?
Oh yeah, you bet.
You can't keep up!
No, I can keep up. I'm just trying to parry you and failing. Okay, fine. I'll get the lead pipe.
I pity you!
I pity me too. I really should have been able to counter that. Let's go get ourselves this staff. It's better to have a weapon in good condition than a weapon I'm comfortable in lesser condition. You know what I'm talking about? I know you know what I'm talking about. Cool. Let's open the skill tree. Okay, we got this whole thing permanently unlocked. Double palm. That requires more than we have. The little push, hook intercept, chasing. Yeah, let's invert throw for now. And successful avoid or parry. I'm gonna use that as the excuse of why I wasn't doing as well as I would have hoped.
Any regrets now?
Boom. Now we go say hello to you.
Shame I'll have to throw you back through it.
Yeah, well, shame your neck blubber won't protect you against a staff. Or against a money bag. Not exactly the most glamorous counter, but
Too late to back out now.
I appreciate that it works.
Put that down before someone gets hurt.
As opposed to what you're doing. No. Sweep. Fuck it. Let's get you back on the ground where you belong, pal. And now back down we go. Dude, you're supposed to pay attention when you're in a place like this.
I don't want to be late for the club.
The club?
Who in the
But that word is capitalized.
Holy shit.
Shit indeed. Because that's the quality of what you guys are doing. Grab that extra health. Follow it up with you. And swap out. I'll say hello to these gents. Through the door. No, we're supposed to do that. Okay. Apparently a devastating thigh strike is good enough to beat me. Me. Can you believe it?
That's it. Get up. He has a weapon.
So you can see. Damn, was hoping I could keep that staff longer, but hey, is what it is. Open the skill tree again. Throw another to what, it was face bash? Yeah, face bash. Now let's get increased health on takedowns. Just cause whenever possible, I try to land a takedown. Quick run through Discord, everything seems to be fine. God, the use of the terrain here is brutal. Face smash. Yep. Keep it up. Split our focus. Oh. You're just gonna get killed outright. Oh, you're getting activated? Fine. But you are gonna get inverted into that hole. No. Why the fuck should I drop my weapon, sir?
Not so tough after all.
No, I'm plenty tough. I just can't seem to counter you very well. Should probably try and kick more chairs at you.
Boss said nobody gets through. George stays alone.
Well, Jafar can do something else.
Can't keep up.
No, I can keep up just fine.
No freaking way.
God, that is nasty. I love it. Is that a new high score? I can't tell. Ooh. Yeah, let's move towards permanently unlocking stuff. That's the name of the game here. Yeah, we're just gonna work on building up what we have, not getting new stuff. That's my plan anyway. Build up what we got, go from there. Hello, Farja. Faria? Fajar. Farja. Yeah, I think I can skip. Okay, fine. Death against Jafar. It's fair enough. Okay, so I need to get better. Strong sweep. And counter. No, I'm supposed to counter you. Yeah, like that. Okay, yep. I'm not respecting the blade enough. Respect the blade. No, I'm sorry, but I was doing stuff just fine. Yep.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
Piss off. Okay, this is actually working really well to have chat up on that side. Come on, where's the plowing entrance? There it is. Okay, 1900. That should be enough for us to permanently unlock something. Cool, permanently unlocked Flowing Claw. Yep, and use that for the club. All things considered, I think we're moving in a good direction.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting it signed.
Private party, back off!
I think I can change that. Ouch. I think that's the best thing to say in that situation. Ouch.
Yeah? What?
None of your concern, good sir.
You're in the right place if it's to fight your ass up. Nerves get the better of you?
No, I'm just trying to refigure out how everything works fight-wise. Still trying to refigure things out. Alright, so far so good. Now, eye strike, take him out while we can. Yeah, miss. What you gonna do about this? Yeah, sweep. I don't want to deal with your bullshit, miss. Grab this. What do we got? 1700. Charge back fist. Nah, let's... Additional half focus bar. That'll be our thing. Yeah, let's also get this just so we have something to work with in terms of stun. Your friends were rude, and they forgot to tip out their friend. I know that sentence didn't work out quite as well as I was hoping. Really, we don't have the code. right into the edge. Get that?
Not so tough after all.
Get him. Okay, not bad for a little encounter like that.
Can't keep up.
Yeah, no, you don't get to get back up after that one. There we go. No bottle for us to grab this time. Unfortunate, but you know what? What can you do? Yeah, sorry, mate, but find a job elsewhere. Get that. That little elbow drop is so cool, but so brutal. Yeah. Bottle. Hey fellas, how it doing? Yeah, I'm sure they will. The question is before or after I've turned you into a laughing stock. No, someone is gonna get hurt. No, I was just opening up an opportunity for one to use. Yeah, sweep him off his feet. Keep up the pressure. Boom. Done and dusted. Nothing fun in here. That's a damn shame.
That's closed for tonight.
Yeah? Oh. I'd like this bottle. Can you ring it up for me?
Holy fuck.
Okay, fine. I'll go grab the baseball bat.
Are those your best moves?
No, they definitely are not my best moves. What am I pretty close to getting a full round of? Honestly, weapon mastery is gonna be the next thing I buy.
Haven't you had enough?
No, I'm a glutton for punishment. There we go. Now we can get that once we're done. Hey, fellas. You know, you, let's go strong sweep, get you on the ground, focus on our friend here. Yeah, continue the beat down. Boom. Nice. Again, the musical cues in this are so fun.
You are not supposed to be part of tonight's.
What can I say?
Let me through. I don't want any trouble.
You already found it.
Well, fair enough. I see you know my, fallen lawn chair fighting style. But can you counter second fallen lawn chair fighting style?
Wake up.
No, I'm wide awake, dude. Perfectly wide awake, just not exactly the most coordinated at the moment. Was there something I could have grabbed? A chair. You guys seriously need to invest in better chairs. Like, come on. What's through here? Ah, this area. Well, don't mind if I do. Weapon mastery. Use a weapon until it breaks completely. Good. You know, waste not, want not. Use the whole buffalo, or whatever the saying is. No. Put down the fucking bat, you dipshit.
Any regrets now?
Not really. Boom. Really? You're leveling up. Fine. Get your ass on the ground. And I'll deal with you. Okay, 7K. That's not bad.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
I didn't study. Is that okay? Get over there with your friend. Face smash on you.
Survival of the fittest.
Something like that. Or whoever, you know, happens to have the fucking rock in their hand at the moment it's needed.
Oh, freaking wait.
You shall not fear death.
I really don't. I hate to break it to you, but I legitimately do not fear death. No.
Your master's mind is broken.
Yep.
He will drag you and all the others down into the abyss.
Yep.
Look around you.
Okay, fine. If you want to pull the "you're not so different, you and I," I'll make you not so different.
Come on, wake up.
Oh, that was a good one, right as I'm getting up. Charged back fist, may as well get that one while we can.
You impress me.
Thank you. I aim to please. I aim to please and all that. Hello.
Pick up your weapon.
Okay.
As you wish. Pathetic. You can barely.
No, I think I'm doing just fine, ma'am. Your immediate dismissal of me is a bit disheartening, you know? Also, how does it feel to get your ass beat by your own staff? Continue onwards. Seriously, did they set a whole fucking neighborhood on fire for this? Do we have... Nope, we don't. Wonder where that key will be. What do we got here? Bricks?
End of the road for you.
Stools?
The trial is finished.
Yep.
The burning ceremony has begun. No outsider allowed.
Well, good thing I'm about to become a insider. I don't know, that one didn't work quite as well as I was hoping. Catching me with my back turned. Very clever. Cool. A few more deaths, and then we're
I'm ready.
being cooked with gas, as they say. Hey, I'm here to beat down a friend of yours who isn't doing his job correctly. Okay, fine. Sweep the leg. I didn't want to, but goddammit, I will sweep your leg if need be. What do we want? Increased health, max structure, parry impact. Let's do max structure. Need to use that as much as we can. Eye strike 360, strong sweep. Get on the ground. Yep. Get parried, you fucking idiot. Also, what super glue do you have on your staff to prevent it from going flying, man? That is seriously impressive. Now let's buy thigh cut just while we can.
That was just the warm-up.
Yeah, it's always just the fucking warm-up. Get your ass back on the ground. Come on. Was hoping that we'd maybe
You're almost as
get
good
a
as
staff, but hey.
I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school.
Yeah, well,
Who are you?
A ghost from your past.
yeah, ghost from the past. Let's be suitably cryptic and asshole-ish. Strong sweep. Sweep again, keep this up. If he's on the floor, he can't hit me. Get back down there. Cool, so we're definitely going to collect another death through this, but yeah, probably only one more. Cool, we're in our 30s now.
As stubborn as our elder masters.
Well, what can I say? I'm my father's son or something. There we go. And now, bam. Interesting, he uses the back end of the staff, so it's boom. As opposed to anything else. Okay, 1500. Damn. Let's get that just so we have a level in it. And museum again. Yeah, this is just going to be a matter of me running through, collecting what additional skills I can, and going from there. God, this is such a fun,
Everyone get into position.
just set piece or whatever to look at.
It's foolish of you to come here.
What can I say?
I pity you.
I'm a fool. Cool, get the health back. And batter up. Let's go the long way, just so that we can collect as much XP as we can. No,
Back out now.
I countered you. Why the fuck did you decide to do that? Yeah, what's the deal? Let's get the knife.
She'll be around here.
Yep, it's around here. Sweep, get you on the ground. Damn, was hoping I might be able to get some health out of that one, but guess I was too aggressive or something.
Target's here.
Not so tough after all.
Tough enough to beat you half to death with a bat. Okay, fine. Thigh cut. Boom. Again, we just gotta keep moving.
You're him, aren't you? You're the one that took down Sean.
Maybe.
You'll suffer.
Does it really matter if I am? What if it was a twin or something, you know? Ever thought about that? Hook intercept. Yep. Unlock that while we're here.
You impress me.
Thank you. Again, I do aim to please.
You can barely keep up.
No, I think I'm keeping up just fine. You guys just, you know, don't have infinite lives like I do. Like, no one's perfect, obviously, but... Who's got a knife? Okay, you've got a knife. So... Knife goes down first. Come on, let me... There we go. I'm gonna counter. And grab a knife. What do we want? So we've aged out of weapon durability. We're quickly getting towards gained health. So I'm gonna go for the gained health.
There, downstairs.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I do. And you're a blathering idiot for not. Boom. Now let's get me a weapon that wasn't just used to kick somebody into the stratosphere. God, that is disgusting. I will fight her. I think I got, what, 2 bars?
Looking for the exit?
Yeah, I actually am. Do you happen to know where it is?
Come on, wake up!
Come on, attack. Come on now. Give me something to work with. There we go. God, she... Ooh, club code. One of Sean's disciples. There's a code found on it. Nice. Yeah, let's keep climbing. So now we can circle back around to the club after this and touch on a few final things. Yep, still nothing there. Grab the level up and then go from there. Open skills. Yep. Thigh cut focus. Back up and let's increase our structure just because we're running out, but not quick enough that I am really worried about it.
If we took the time to stand outside in the rain, it would cleanse us both physically and spiritually.
Water has the power to finally set us free.
Fuck. That is no good. Alright, we're hyper... First off, quickly deal with the knife wielder.
It represents birth and the cleansing of a darkened soul. Water is the key to being reborn.
It is considered redemptive in nature.
Gain what health we can. Boom. Keep up the pressure. Don't let people get knives. Not sure if you folk are aware, but knives are dangerous to have around in a fist fight. Someone might get hurt. Cool. Got her counter. That's good. Shit. Another death. What do we want to throw this XP at? Honestly, chasing Trip it will be good just because we need literally anything that can let us even the playing field against these horde fights. Okay, something's funky with my phone. Let me... Okay, I think that's the issue solved. There we go. Yep, counter you again, and beat down into a pulp. Grab the knife, cause you know we're playing a game of knifey spoony, and god damn it, we need a knife if we're gonna knife and spoon. Hey, fellas. How we doing? Nope. Okay. Don't have enough for another one. God. I know I talked about this last time we were through this area, but I love the, like, cinematography and, like, camera angle and shot composition that this game has. Even if we do ruin some of the walls with a bit of blood. You know, now that I realize that she's Japanese, her whole aesthetic makes a shit ton more sense. Like, it took me longer than I'd like to admit, but you know, looking back, it just with the variety of art that's being done, there very clearly is a cultural inspiration. Boom. Keep up the pressure. Again, just keep up the pressure, and the knife will deal with the rest. Now, pick up the knife again, and keep it up. God, seeing the dolls with... This is all just such a cool series of shots. Do wish there was a easier way to judge distance than, you know, what we got, because right now I'm doing a lot of guessing. Again, just the kick into the wall. And then as they're trying to stumble back and recover, just keep it up. Again, just slam them into the wall and keep it up. Okay, so the face that we see in the fight is rage, which, you know, obviously is the step after anger. Hey, buddy, pal, friend of mine.
The mind is like an iceberg.
Yeah?
It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water.
Our consciousness is merely the tip of the iceberg.
We must dive beneath the water to explore the subconscious, to face the past.
Okay, double palm, sure. Okay, that was a waste of 2 bars, because we're not in a group fight. And we just got beaten to death. Thigh attack, chasing trip. Yeah, let's do chasing trip this time. We have unlocked all we can, so it's just a matter of improving what we got. Come on. No. Again, no spamming moves that you know work, okay? That ain't cool. That's not how we play games here. Onwards. And in... Can we not avoid the very obvious trapdoor? Strong sweep. It's fucking shin kicks. The shin kicks are always what kills me. Yeah, so what? This is the killing of her, like, inner self or something? Like, I'm sure we'll find out more, but just trying to piece together with what we have. Once again, boom. Keep up the pressure. And I'll grab the staff purely for shits and gigs. Don't have both, but I can sweep you off your feet and turn this into a 1v1, which I'm more likely to be able to do something with. Damn, almost middle age. Yep, get back down there. Sweep, follow it up. At least we're lowering our death. Grab that idol. Don't think we can max out anything else beyond, like, structure. Yeah, let's max out our structure just so we have more to work with. And go deal with our 3-piece staff. God, that 3-piece staff is brutal. Now we're 50.
Interesting. Have you defeated death itself?
Something like that. How to... How to deal with this. Yeah, strong sweep, get her on the ground, take advantage of that. Fuck that. I don't know how to deal with the staff. It is...
This time my blades will not fail.
They're gonna fail a few more times. hate to break it to you, miss, but you're gonna fail a few more times. Fuck. Alright, giving up looks really good right now, but... yeah, well... get annoyed, dipshit. How the fuck does it want me to counter the staff? Most other weapons, I get the general premise of how you want me to counter it, but I cannot figure out what the fuck you want me to do with this stupid staff you're wielding.
My patience wears thin.
And mine does too, lady. So you can saw it off. Get your fucking ass back on the ground where it belongs. And now...
I know 100 ways to kill you. You should have run when she gave you the chance.
probably should have. Come on, I need you... throw your stupid kunai again.
This is where I kill you.
Yeah, no.
This is where you die.
Alright. You're correct that time. That is in fact where I died.
The end is close for you now.
Sweep, get her back on the ground. Piss off. That's what I have to say to you. Piss off. Let's try the tower, though. I do feel like the tower could be a good distraction or something to run about with. We've got this. Just need to breathe in, breathe out, and go mess about with the tower. Getting low on water.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
She's waiting for you.
Wonderful. Can I take the stairs? I need the exercise. And is this one gonna go down? Yes, it will. Lovely. Right, what age? 43. Or 47. I didn't realize that that would just straight up kill me no matter what age I was. Bothersome, I think, is a good word to describe my feelings about that at this moment. Bothered.
The Guardians. This made-up order who kept for themselves what belonged to the people.
Yeah, unfortunate how that works sometimes.
What's the matter? Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. I'm just trying to deal with you, and you are a very skilled fighter. So I hope you respect the compliment when I say piss off. So we... No, I haven't. We did get into the fight with the lady of the dojo. And, you know, we know that she, despite lacking an arm, fights with a, whatchamacallit, rope dart. So, she's a pain in the ass. I think I can run and hide fairly well. Yeah, sweep. I don't jive with your kicking, lady.
What's the matter?
Now the matter is I'm trying to get to the brick, and it's causing just enough issues that I can't get to the brick. Eh, no knives. Yeah, I probably should have with this performance. Fucking hell.
Should have stayed down. Put it down now.
No.
Let me end this fight now.
Strong sweep, get him down. God fucking damn it. Continue onwards. What do we have here? Hey, miss.
To each crime, its punishment, and to each punishment, its weapon.
All right.
The only person guilty of a crime is you.
What do you think about that? As I kick you into the ground.
Pathetic! You can barely keep her.
Not what's pathetic is you managing to jump over the carefully laid trap. Yeah, I think we might have to start over and work our way up from the club. We have the code for the club. We can use this as a fast track, trying to reduce the number of deaths that we're dealing with. Hey, fellas.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not.
Private party. Back off. I pit.
Boom. Get styled on, you fucking dork.
Yeah?
I don't think what I want matters here.
Right place if it's a fight you're after. Insane.
You know what's insane? The way that you're trying to make this work. Sorry, bud. That ain't how we're gonna roll here. I think use entire weapon will be our first upgrade. Yeah, sweep, deal with that. Cool. You're going down. Boom. Hey, lady. Yeah, have you considered maybe not wearing fucking platform heels? Like, far be it of me to say how a woman should dress, but, massive fucking platform shoes like that might not be the best option here. What do we want to go with? While we're still young, weapon durability. While we're still young, get the durability. Actually, we got the codes, so the door over here has a code attached to it. Let's...
The fuck is this mess?
No. God damn it. Why do you gotta be a cool fighter, man? Come on. Sweep, double down. Good fucking night. Alright, let's find out where this leads us. I don't recognize this spot at all. Where the fuck am I?
Who's this?
I like the fishes. Interesting. Thigh cut focus, hook intercept. Now let's ride hook intercept for a little bit.
Should have stayed down.
Yeah, so what's... Come on, one of you guys gotta do something. Nice kip up. Sweep, keep you from doing that. God damn it. He caught me halfway. Was hoping he wouldn't, but what can you do, you know?
Alright, that was the last time.
No, that was not the last time. You can only hold out against the lawn chair style for so long. Say your fucking prayers. The lawn chair will make sure that you fall. God damn. Did not realize that these folk would be near as aggressive as they are. Hell, they can even resist chucking bottle at their head. You know, that's... Ooh, fire key. Old golden key. I think that means that might unlock the chest. I don't know what the fuck's in the chest, but, let's... Actually, let's see if the board has any connection point. Yep. Yep, it's connected to that box. Now we're not gonna run the whole club circuit. Where does this door lead? Ah, that's where this door leads. How you doing? How about you back the fuck up? Ever considered that? Yeah, no, we'll back up. I'll give you bottle service. Boom. Now how's that for bottle service? Already past that age. Need the focus bar to go up. Double palm, vertical strike, inverted throw. Thigh cut just so we have it. Let's grab the pipe. And continue onwards. Nope.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
Can I not? No, I don't think they did. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty fucking fit right here. That's why they sent me to the burning.
The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
Yep,
Your master's mind is broken.
yeah, Sean's a bit
He will drag
crazy.
you and all the others down into the abyss.
Look around you. You don't look so different to me. If you didn't want to fight, why did you come this far?
I don't know. Revenge or something. Might take a quick break for the privy.
Pick up your weapon. As you wish.
Yeah, I'm able to beat you down by doing the throwing shit at you method. What does that say about you? What do you think about that? I need some chapstick. Well, that's what it says about me, so... This is a group input. thing, Socratic seminar and all that. What's in here? Sean's father. Old box in Sean's father's school. Portrait of an elder inside. Inscription: be a teacher for a day. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that has any connection to these guys. Well, I suppose if nothing else, we can ask Sean about it. But I'm not sure how willing he'll be to divulge any information to us. God, I love that little hook he does. My controller dropped. Thank you for not going Super Saiyan. What do we want? Additional focus, I think that'll be our port of call. Face smash, get that permanently unlocked. And I am going to really quick, one moment, there's something that I know can be done. Docs, no, view, edit, file. Interesting, I can't find it. Add text, screw it, it won't take that long. See ya. And we're back. Double checking a few things. All looks good. Yeah, all looks good, if I say so. And now, could have sworn I had a thing of chapstick around here. I'll have to get that next break. Strong sweep, get him down. Yeah, strong sweep. Get back on the ground so I can go and retrieve my staff. So, what's the deal with your father? You know, are you Are you interested in talking about that? No, not willing to talk about your old man? You guys have issues, or what? What happened? Did he burn your face at all? What happened with him? Come on, surely you got something for me to give. And what would he think about you smoking? Or the earrings? What do you have to say about that? And does he know that you're a magician?
You're almost as good as Yang. I thought he was unchallenged at that old bastard's school. Who are you?
Have you not
Friend of
figured it out?
yours from way back in the day.
Enough games. Let's put an end to this show.
Okay, fuck you. Get back on the ground so I can go get my staff. Yep, back on the ground. Voice crack. Yep, sweet, get back on the ground. That's not good. The staff gave me a little bit of extra safety to play with. I don't have that anymore. I can spend it on inverted throw. Fuck it, we'll invert the throw.
Ready? You need to catch your breath.
I appreciate you offering, sir, but somehow I don't think you would honor that request even if I wanted. Yep, inversion. Two deaths in his fight. That's not bad. Age 32.
Now I understand how you were able to defeat me.
How was I able to beat the mute? Death comes for us all. Even you, dear Scene. Despite everything, death will come for you. Right, let's go to the museum again. 1,600 to spend. Let's unlock that permanently. Chasing Trip. Do we not have... we don't have weapon mastery. Fuck. Ooh. We're gonna save up for a crooked foot. That looks like a good one. Yep, off to the museum. Got all the keys we can from here. We just need to find the additional one for the upper room or whatever.
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position.
Or you guys could just let me through.
It was foolish of you to come here.
I'm here to enjoy the art after all. God, I love that little combo he does. Boom. Reset to 0. Now let's go deal with our friend. Actually, no, let's go deal with our friend upstairs. Yep, and up we go. It's getting caught on the inside lip of the bottle. What can we spend it on? Structure reserve it is. How would I go about blocking a fucking 3-point staff like that? Actually, does the board have anything to say about how to do it? No. 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 Really, nothing about her. That is really annoying, bothersome, and other such adjectives. Vertical strike, struck. Yeah, let's get Crooked Foot. Crooked Foot at least will help us in the future.
How did you survive my blades?
Ever considered you might not be very good at them? Do I have to... God, I'll have to... I'll have to do that, won't I? Figure out how to actually do the dodge system. Alright, fuck that shit. I'll just sweep you off your feet like the fucking Casanova I am.
I will put an end to your quest for vengeance.
By what right will you put an end to my quest? Okay, so I can't counter her. Fuck.
You're starting to annoy me. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, well... What can I say about that? At least I know what I'm doing with her other phases. How the fuck am I supposed to counter her 3-piece staff?
Patience wears thin.
Let's just try playing defensive here. Okay, that's how we need to do it. Just go... Just flat out learn her patterns. Okay, that's great. God, that is gonna fucking suck for me to try and figure out.
Your presence disturbs the serenity of this place.
Well, consider my serenity non-fucking existent. Yep, you flip away.
I know 100 ways to kill you. You should have run when she gave you the chance.
Probably. But on the plus side, you do not require me to understand the dodge system at all. And I'm really fucking happy about that. Yeah, that's called life, sweetheart. Maybe things are different for you over in Japan, but over here in Countrya, we kind of have to be aware of, you know, the fragility of life and whatnot.
I have no issues killing you 100 times over.
I think that in of itself is an issue.
I'll bleed you dry.
She got me. Oh, I think we're well past
The end is close for you now.
middle age at this point.
I'll bleed you dry.
Fucking hell. I know, this run is not going well. I think my time would be better spent trying to figure out how to tie that awesome little knot that his beads are attached to. Restart the site out. Fucking hell.
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position.
Fucking
It
hell.
was foolish of you to come here.
Put that down.
Nope.
Any regret?
I'll carry what I damn well please, sir. Boom. Adios, amigo. You are fucking donezo. And head up into the fight. What do you have to offer us? I'll take the increased poise. strong sweep, get her down, give us something to work off of for next time. Nope, I'm supposed to counter. Okay, let's just play purely defensive this time. No attacking. Just get her back into the motion, and so up. Okay, I managed to go in exactly the wrong direction. So it's what? Up, down, down.
Your presence disturbs the serenity of this place.
Like you weren't doing that before. Okay, so up, up, left, no, up, no, no.
This time my blades will not fail.
Can I just go back to Jafar? Like, at least with Jafar, I know what I'm doing. Okay, that's a mid-strike. The fuck do you want me to do in a mid-strike?
I will put an end to your quest for vengeance.
Consider it already ended. No? Huh. So what? God, I need to learn those patterns.
My patience wears thin.
I passed that point, lady. So how do I... Fuck you, I'm just gonna poke you in the eyes. How does it want me to cancel that? How? How? How does it want me to deal with that?
You're starting to annoy me. I wouldn't recommend it.
No. How the fuck do you want me to counter that? No. Do I just need to go sideways for that?
This time my blades will not fail.
So... Down? No. Down? Okay, that's one. Fucking hell. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break to decompress. Decompress a little. Just take a breath, think it over, go from there. we'll figure it out. Go from there. And yeah. I'm having thoughts at this point. Yeah, no, it's a thing, and I'm not quite sure how to work with what I'm having that's being put down, you know? Down. Alright, that's dealt with. Sanity is slipping away piece by piece. So okay, so any jump is gonna result in her going downward. Fuck you, get swept. Get swept. So, what? I need to mix in attacks with avoids, because parries don't seem to exist with her.
I will put an end to your quest for vengeance.
Get a crotch kick. So what? That's headshot, headshot. Bloody hell. Bloody fucking hell. I'm trying to figure out how to work this, and right now it is taking me for a runner. This is really fucking taking me for a runner. Trying to figure out how I want to continue working with this, because it's, yeah. But seriously, how... how to get this to work? not great if I am being fully honest, but I'm essentially just trying to replay the museum level to lower the death number I have. And yeah, I am having so many issues with the 3-piece staff. It's, you know, I'm having issues. Dude, I'm looking the other way, sir. Please don't. But yeah, no, how are you doing, man? Yeah, my HEMA club ended up having to cancel because we forgot that it's being held, or it passed our mind that it's being held in a Lutheran church. And, you know, there's a little known holiday coming up that's possibly going to interfere with that this weekend, and they're kind of prepping for that. Ah, damn. I am sorry to hear about the headache, dude. Those are... I hope you get better. Because those are no fun to deal with. Structure regain, and now we try to... You'll get a good sense of what we're dealing with here, Queth. Cause... Or... Fucking hell. My mind is shot even more than usual. Bite. Yeah, the issue here is... I've been using a build that is pretty much just a, you know, hard block deflection build. It really doesn't work with her, and I have no idea how I managed to survive as long as I did with such low health. Okay, managed to get that to work. Yeah, the issue we're, god fucking damn it, dealing with here is we have to not do the hard parries, and that requires an additional input that I am not used to. Nope. So right now, Jesus Christ, right now I am just doing a repetition drill on this to try and figure out what exactly I have to do for each attack. And as you can tell, I'm not doing too great. Very not great. Right. Cool, just got the go-ahead for something. Gonna flick a link out. It's certainly a thing to try and figure out. How much is the delay? Okay. And with that, I have just gotten approval to post my live in Wogs General. Right. Let's continue to humiliate myself. So, jump. Okay, I think I see part of the issue. I keep moving directly into how her staff is attacking. So I need to be aware that I need to not move directly into the blade, because you might not know this, Bite, but in martial arts you generally don't want to move your body directly into any bit of weaponry. So, nope, that needs to go sideways. At least I managed to escape that time. Right. So, down, up, down. What even is that pattern? Is it like down, up, down, down? How does it want me to work with this? Damn it, Bite, give me the answers. You have all the answers. Give them to me. Let me know what needs to be done. I managed to dodge the right direction. That is a massive improvement. So, what? This'll be... I accidentally managed to get it right. Apparently I can't handle the answers, because as soon as I look over to you to get the stupid answers, I get mollywomped. Onwards, hi-ho, silver.
My patience wears thin.
At least it's just your patience that's wearing thin here. It's my sanity. So what? Down? Down? Left. No, that dodged directly into the strike. Interesting.
This time my blades
Do I need to also play with the camera angle? Because we don't have a lock on, and the game froze up on me. Restart the hideout. Restart the hideout. No, what? What do I want to do here?
Eyes on the target in the atrium. Everyone get into position.
Maybe I can try and use a baseball bat.
It's foolish of you to come here.
That might have some more defensibility than the knife.
Any regrets now?
Yeah, my regret is currently trying to deal with this. Right. In, out. We'll figure out how to do this. Should probably add something to this real quick. Text, create new, Hey Sab, I need you to type the number 1. Trying to figure out chat delay. Right, let's test this again, because I ended up with a 31-second delay. Type the number 1 now. Okay. 26-second delay. Cool. Just so... Okay. About 20. Yeah, to have the streams actually function, I have to have it on like low or whatever. Hey Queth, and thank you for giving the ping. Let's drop that to 22 seconds. In the middle. But yeah, let's actually get back to the game. I hope you have a good night, Queth. Thank you so much for the ping. Yeah, a quick update for everyone who has just joined. I am currently trying to figure out the moves for the boss fight, because we are currently getting absolutely mollywomped by it, and yeah. My mollies are absolutely womped. Because part of the issue I'm dealing with here is the entire way that I have played is about doing hard counters, you know. Fully blocking a strike as opposed to voiding it like they want me to do here. And turns out that's causing issues. Hey Yaddles. And Franks are us. God, people are showing up now. I can't keep blabbering to myself like a madman. Okay, again, you're not supposed to dodge into a strike. You're supposed to dodge away from it. Dude, we are only Franks here. Fuck you. Yeah, right now we are just doing experimentation. Hey Pirate, and thank you so much. This is helpful. Dude, Sab, at any point, I will just take advice no matter what form it comes in. 'Cause you have not been here for it, thankfully, but my sanity is slipping. And yeah, we're, like Queth said, fucking hell, not Queth, Bite. Like, Bite has been saying science. You literally cannot be any less helpful than what I am being to myself right now. So... Ah. That's the issue. Insight. I don't know at this point either. Rest well, Pirate. Thank you for swinging by. You see, Sab, that is what I am attempting. Unfortunately, my insight isn't the right number. Nope, if she goes up, if she swings up or jump, she's gonna go down, which means I need to then move to the side as opposed to turning to face the blade. Fuck it, sweep. Okay, so again, what are we looking at? Okay, that's good. We need to keep up the pressure. One thing I will say I love about this level is it is really artsy. Like, you know, obviously, goddammit, one should hope so given the fact that we're in an art museum, but it's really, really cool to just look at the design of everything. Oh, yeah, moment of downtime. I create those quite a bit. So, general idea here. You are SIFU, I think. I don't know his name. I also think SIFU means master. I couldn't fucking tell you. But, and the idea behind this is it's sort of like an arcade game where you have a certain amount of lives. But the way those are handled, you see over here it says our age and then a skull. That means that we are currently 46. We started the game at 19. And when you die, you know, you gain the number of deaths equal to the skull. You gain skulls by dying. So as you can see, we can get into a bit of a death spiral, if you will. Haven't quite figured out how you lose skulls beyond killing people without a takedown. And with this, each level up, for age, when you go from each age bracket, you gain less health but do more damage. And the more age you have, the less abilities you can unlock. I can see I'm already losing some people with how this goes. But yeah, and basically you're using your kick-ass martial arts abilities to go all the way and try and avenge your father who was killed while uncovering a bunch of hidden plots. Are we following so far? And generally, let's get into... Yeah, go get your good calculator, but there's combos and stuff we can use, you know, specifically for, you know, martial arts and being able to fully blend attacks into each other. You can dodge, you can deflect and parry, you can do takedowns, which can help you regain your health, and you can throw people in different directions to help adjust the battlefield. Yeah, no, it is difficult to explain, and that is part of the issue behind this fight, because I'm used to doing the rigid blocks like that, but what it wants me to do is void attacks like you would if you're, you know, fighting somebody who has a weapon and you don't. And yeah, basically each time you die harder. Yeah, you have to dodge in the correct direction to make it work. So in this case, I am holding space, and then, you know, I then have to move in one of the directions to not get hit by the blade. And as you can imagine, for somebody who has been, fucking hell, relying entirely on rigid blocks, it's a bit of a headache to work with. But yeah, fucking hell. Like Byte said a while back, these are death runs for science, because I'm trying to figure out how this works, and it's not going very well. And if you die enough times, you get hit with this screen. So, as you can tell, I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right dodge patterns. You know, but you're really good at explaining things. And I think you should stream. You'd probably be really good at it. But yeah, I'm trying to take her down with fewer deaths, because each death carries over to the next level.
It was foolish of you to come here.
But yeah, I'm fairly good at the rigid blocks. As you can see here, I'm able to pretty easily work my way through them. Again, the general idea is you just can do a static block, and then as soon as you break somebody's posture, you hit X and essentially do a insta-kill on them. Think of it like the posture system in Sekiro. God, I apologize if my explanations have been a little frazzled. I'm trying to actively work through the boss fight, which is absolutely obliterating me. And unfortunately, you know, I don't have much to figure out with this, because I need to lower my health. I've run into a soft lock in the next level, where the boss, not sure if you were there for it, but she uses a, yeah, Sekiro fist fight. She uses a rope dart or meteor hammer, which is really cool.
That feeling of vengeance.
But is a pain in the ass to deal with, as are all flexible weapons. I don't have my water. Yeah, and last stream, me and Bite were trying to figure out whether or not she had, like, whether or not she killed her sister or something else. Fuck you, I'll cut your thigh open. No, okay. As you can tell, we're doing absolutely wonderfully. Absolutely plowingly brilliant. So again, we want to down, down, left. And I have beaten her once. The issue with that, again, is I died too many times during it, and as a result, you know, I have fewer lives to work with in future levels. I, at the beginning of stream, went back and replayed a bunch of stuff. So I got in here with even less deaths than before, but as you can tell, I am quickly making up for that.
This time my blades will not fail.
And part of the issue I am dealing with is I keep dodging into her attacks. Bloody hell. Yeah, I keep dodging into her attacks, and as I discussed with Bite, turns out in martial arts, that's generally not what you want to do. Though this might actually be a good option for me to just build up my focus meter, which, think of those as your spirit emblems, and I am using the spirit emblems with my abilities to, you know, make sure that I can do these special attacks, you know, the major one being the thigh cut I keep doing on her. Okay. Close the distance, do another thigh cut. We did it! On to phase 2. Holy shit. Turns out I just needed a little bit of stress from people watching, but I can do it. Hey Small, I hope you are having a good night, and thank you for swinging by. Yeah, and now we have her
I know 100 ways to kill you. You should have run when she gave you the
insane
chance.
twin. I can handle this fight fairly well. Again, turns out dealing with static weapons is something I can do fairly well. And also, I have the ability to throw her knives back at her, which helps out a lot. If we... Damn. But as you can see, I have a far better handle on this than I do any other phase. Yeah, and when you knock down, you can hold E to do essentially a pressure, a backstab, more or less. Except the backstab doesn't necessarily kill. I'm trying to relate this as much to Sekiro as possible, because I think that would be the most accessible description. The flash is when you hit the parry. Okay, we're making progress here. Again, we're still in the experimental death phase. Yeah, I will say it is a whole different beast from, like, Deadbolt or even, like, Dark Souls or Sekiro. Because, like, I have those down to a science, but this... We're still in the labs trying to figure out, you know, how the fuck this chemistry works. You see, miss, there's an issue with that. That goes off the assumption that I think I'm doing good. I really love that little reversal he does. Avoid, grab the arm, do a full swing, and then stop her momentum into the blade. And this shot is so cool. Watching the blood fade or spread across the white... Is it a kimono? I don't know. The white dress thing, as well as the snow beneath. Progress. We have made progress, and I cannot complain. How long have we been streaming, by the way? Okay, 2:30. Right, and now that we've done it... Oh, also, this is the dojo that we're working with. I know that there is a different word than dojo in the... What I'm gonna assume is Chinese, because what we use is Wing Chun. Oh yeah, my brain is absolutely mush. And the tower is the thing that we're currently working through. And I'll show you guys how we're dealing with that. The tower is bringing forth a whole bunch of really weird questions involving, like, how magic functions in this world and illusions. And I will say it is not nearly as artsy as the previous one. But I think we actually managed to get through with more health as an option. And something that does help is the game has really clean animations, which, you know, is really helping you just go through it. Alright, see you around, Yaddles. Thank you for swinging by. God damn it. It really helps, you know. I know that everyone and their mother says that, but it legitimately does help to have people even drop by for a little bit. Also, I will say I'm not sure if it's a Wing Chun thing, as I have never studied it, but SIFU, or the main character, I'm just gonna call him SIFU for simplicity, he really likes going after people's knees. Like, he will, without fail, if given the chance, kick somebody's knee out and then slam their head into whatever local terrace is around. I'm not sure why he finds that so attractive. You know, obviously it's a really good technique to use, but one thing I will say that makes this a far different beast than Sekiro, this game actually does really well with group fights. Please put down the knife. Yeah, I mean, I'll see if... Okay, cool, so we did not gain another chance to do this. Trying to think what would be a better... Wuguan. Wuguan, that's the name of it. Yeah, we're gonna try the museum again, because I need this to be good. And as you can tell, when we're literally a death away from losing, it doesn't work out so well. But yeah, he really loves those fight ender moves of, like, breaking people's joints, or not breaking the joints, but removing the structure of those joints. Which, you know, again, that makes sense, but again, I'm not sure if that's a Wing Chun thing. And they are insane if you actually get hit with a, you know, full-on leg kick. Because turns out something that likes to bend a lot and isn't used to receiving a lot of punishment in ways, also can't adapt to getting punishment like that, doesn't like to bend in those ways. Yeah, I don't think I've mentioned it on stream with a lot of people, but I do have a black belt in Taekwondo, as well as doing HEMA, so, like, I have a basic understanding of, like, general biomechanics when it comes to a fight, but, you know, I don't understand specifically Wing Chun and how that works, because it's got a really cool looking fighting style with, you know, like the blocks using almost like the forearm and a lot of motion.
That
but
feeling of vengeance.
It's just such a fascinating thing to see in action.
I speak from experience.
Hello, lady. Let's deal with this whole song and dance again. Shit, I should have gone for the knife. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, that really sucks. The pandemic adjusted a lot of plans. Oh yeah, this is a really pretty game. I should have gone for the knife, but I mentioned it to Bite. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked, but again, my knowledge on Wing Chun is that it looks cool, and that's about it. I trust you to be the messenger of the great god Google. But yeah, no, the animations are really nice, and for some of the attacks, there's... I might do a XP run after this, just to give myself a bit of a break from her. But there's one that I really enjoy that involves essentially body checking someone into a wall and then running them through with a knife. I don't know what Ip Man is. And nice. I thank you for your service, Queth, as a messenger of the great god Google. Okay, we're actually making some progress. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Just Jesus fucking Christ. Well, the next time Queth actually does come in, I'm gonna have to call him Bite.
Your presence disturbs the serenity of this place.
I'll definitely have to check it out. My main exposure to martial arts films is A Knight's Tale, if you want to count that. The Ivanhoe. Honestly, Sab, I am half convinced that I need to make him a mod of the channel just so I can get away with calling him Queth as a bit of all mods being called Queth. But yeah, that might help if everybody's just frank. You know, fully commit to that across the channels. Boom, get his leg. But yeah, my experience with martial arts films is like Ivanhoe, Jackie Chan, A Knight's Tale, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, if we're really gonna push the definition of martial.
I know 100 ways to kill you. You should have run when she gave you the chance.
Didn't get the timing right on that. I think there is no better example of just don't get into a knife fight than this, especially with like the kunai. You know, they're not necessarily the worst weapon to get cut with or whatever, but
This is where you die.
yet watch for the flash. cool. Get the sweep. Oh yeah, that was really cool to see when Dunk uses Arian's blow against the coif to hook the arm and then go all the way down. Yeah, I unfortunately have had experience of a knife fight, but from a medical provider's point of view. You know, and obviously, you know, I've trained in some knife work. Particularly, I need to stop looking over. But like, more along the lines of armored knife fighting with rondelles. But also, again, like I said, from a medical provider side of things, and, you know, the winner of a knife fight bleeds out in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. But I will say, doing fake knife fights with, like, rondelles are so much fun. Restart the hideout. No worries. Turns out when you stream, you need to be able to balance both things. And I will say I massively improved stuff by I've got a phone stand and I put chat on that so that I can see it about up here, because normally I have my phone down here. So, you know, I'm trying to glance up like that, whereas this is a far easier motion. But dude, once you get me talking about knights and armor and shit, I will not stop talking about it, so please keep talking.
Can't keep up.
Yeah, I want to see if I can trigger the takedown that I really like with the knife.
Not so tough after all. Drop your weapon.
God, it is a really delicate thing to try and get him right. But again, just the way that the takedowns with that works, you know, you get the arm, you get the neck, you hit and then do a draw cut. They're just so cool to see in action. Yeah, we're gonna do an XP run here, so we're not going straight to the boss fight, but we're going through the full line. Yeah, well, Kuroki can say that to my face if she wants. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how the next season of Night gets adapted, 'cause it's been a while since I read the novellas, and I don't quite remember what happens in the next book beyond, you know, it involving Tywin's grandmother. Oh yeah, it is really cool. Part of the other reason why I want to do the XP run is, there it is. That's the takedown where he does, you know, the thrust kick into the stab while they're recovering. Yeah, again, he fucking loves to mess with people's joints. Just kick them in, generally make it so the joints are not jointing properly.
You're him, aren't you? You're the one that took the...
I also really love how he just uses the environment in its totality to go for the fight. And just all the set pieces in this level are so fucking cool. And that's an issue. Sometimes enemies can go into a super mode or whatever, and that essentially means that they gain an extra health bar and are harder to take down. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if our friend SIFU was secretly in line with like a physical therapist, because he really does love just removing people's ability to do anything with their body. And another thing I keep forgetting about improved enemies is they like to catch stuff. And hey, I will admit, I do enjoy the look of a double-breasted suit from time to time, but, you know, time and a place, and you're not a mobster. Yeah, again, that is like the other implementation of the move that I really love, because it is that full body check into the attack. Throat shot. Again, side of the knee into the wall, finish it up with a slash right across the throat. I already got her. This room. I will admit I do not like this room.
Any regrets now?
Okay, the reversal didn't go like I hoped it would.
Insane! Get the better of you.
Also seeing like the reversals he can do is really cool. And you just get... Sometimes you need a good reminder of why weight classes exist, and that man just full-on steamrolling you can be a good reminder.
Be careful.
Ugh. Yeah, the thigh cuts are so fucking brutal.
Get out of my
Bloody hell. It's like I will fully admit I am taller and probably a little heavier than I should be. So I'm used to having, you know, the full advantage in a fight.
put that down.
It always is so humbling. Bloody hell. Not gonna leave him with any tendons if he survives. It is humbling whenever you deal with somebody who, you know, is in fact
Stop this
taller
meaningless
or
crusade.
bigger than you.
Kuroki has long
'Cause
since abandoned this life of violence and
Holy shit, it reminds you just how awful it is to
turn
go up
around
against somebody
now.
who is, like, they have longer reach than you. They have more, you know, more length to everything. And if you do get on the ground, you're SOL.
For the last time, step aside. Weakling! Drop the weapon!
Can I kick these? No, I can't. Damn. Was hoping I could.
You should have stayed at home.
Damn. Wasn't able to get another cut right to the femoral.
Let me end this fight now.
I need to fully figure out what blows can and can't be blocked, because as you can see, I'm really good
Brenda, you can't
when I'm
fight it.
able to just use the blows that I know how and do the hard parries. But as our upcoming boss fight shows, you can't always use the hard parries all the time. And we turn the corner, and we get what I would probably say is one of the coolest artistic things that we can see. Structure on a void, since we're using a lot of avoids now. Yeah, just as everything shimmers into place, and we go to like full silhouette. The way that it works is right mouse is light attack, left mouse is hard, and with there, it sort of morphs into a combo system along the lines of, like, honestly, if I had to give any similarities, I would probably say, like, the Devil May Cry combo system.
Water is the key to being born.
It is considered redemptive in nature.
So, block on the space bar with, you know, if you want it to be a directional input, directional when holding the space bar just, you know, gives you a way to go when you do hit it, and then, again, heavy attack, light attack. I can, and from there you just chain them together. Again, this is probably one of my favorite little arenas, because it is nothing but setup for the kick into the wall stab combination. Boom.
Like the darkness itself, we must first embrace it. Or for the shadows of the past consume us whole.
The kicking enemies always get the better of me. Okay, here's another thing. So with the XP and each of these skills, you can permanently unlock them across all lives if you spend enough points upgrading it. Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned for you to check your Epic library, because that's where I'm playing this from. I think, not sure if it was this year that they also gave it out, but I got it from one of the Christmas, you know, giveaways a few years back, and I think they put it back up. Yeah, same way I got Ghostwire Tokyo. Really interesting game. I know I mentioned it before, but really interesting game. Not quite sure if I would recommend buying it, but you know, if you just so happen to own it, I'd say it's worth playing. Where's a knife? I know that I have a knife lying around here somewhere. Guess not. But yeah, this... Anyway, I've got a knife here. But yeah, this is by far one of my favorite levels. You were there for my original gushing of it, Bite. But just everything from like the artistic direction to the fun camera angles, there's just so much to love about the game, because it really is just a martial arts flick in video game form. Yeah, that, I will admit, that is another reason why I have started streaming a little more, because it'll give me a chance to go through my Epic library and play games that I normally wouldn't. Yeah, I think it's the Crow that uses this camera angle for a few fight scenes. Honestly, Wes Anderson probably does as well, since he loves camera angles like this. But it's used once early on in the first level, which is really cool, and it's nice being able to see it put into use again. And I will admit, this next area is probably one of my least favorites to actually play, but it is probably one of the coolest to actually look at.
The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water.
Our
There we go.
consciousness is
You know,
merely the tip of
I have died to that guy so many times. I'm just
Dive beneath the waters
not gonna
to
mess with it.
explore the subconscious, to face the past.
Well, see you around, Sab. And then if you can recognize the fakes, I do wonder, again, if this is purely, like, supposed to be taken literally or metaphorically, and her, like, you know, split personalities or whatever, purely because of this one, where she's holding on to the corpse or whatnot of her friend, sister, you know, whatever you want to call it. Boom. Yep, let me take the staff. I did not take the staff. And here we go. Down to this really annoying duo fight. It's a really cool fight, but really bloody annoying. Cool. Get that sweep and ground pound. Gain that health back. Always catching me at all the wrong times. Do I have anything? Charged back fist. We're gonna buy the charged back fist, apparently. Okay, how long have I been streaming? Okay, we're on... Okay, near 3 hours. So my current thought is... as soon as we get... let's permanently unlock that. We've got 60 remaining. Increase structure on a void. After we give this another shot, I think I might call it here, because I'm getting hungry. Strong sweep. Again, keep up that strong sweep. And no worries, Sab. I hope that it's... fucking hell. I hope that the work gets done in a unawful manner. Yeah, and we'll... did mention this to a legally distinct quest. I'm probably going to be calling it after this, because it's really late and all I had today was a instant ramen thing, which, shit, that reminds me. What time is it right now? Okay, 8:20. Yeah, some stores are probably open. I can get groceries at. But yeah, fucking hell. I'm gonna need to take a break to get some scran after. Was planning to go get food after HEMA, but it got canceled. So, you know, I kind of forgot that I needed to leave the house. And we're done. Select another hideout and go back to the Wuguan. Yep. Holy shit. I have had a really awesome time with this. We mainly focus on Lichtenhauer, longsword. Our instructor is also qualified to teach saber and rapier, specifically in the northern Italy, southern Germany, from the time period of like 1610 to 1620. He's really focused on his time period, but my main focus is longsword because it lets me introduce the grappling I know as a general concept, and I also like saber just because it's, I would say, by far the easiest for people to get into. It's a very simple motion, you know. Cuts, you know, you can get into some really fancy motion, but it's not nearly as complicated as you can get with like a longsword, where there's a lot of, especially with Lichtenhauer, binding and winding. Oh yeah, he is really into that time period. Nice. Polish saber is really fun. And something I also want to learn from him, he knows the guy who is currently working to translate like the one source we have for Iberian longsword, and he actually has the guy the like one of the original manuals. Like, it's one of maybe 5 in the world, just cause it was made by a dude in Portugal, I think, right before they went to war with Spain. And as a result, you know, you can't really publish something that's, you know, the enemy's arts, because, you know, you might be seen as a traitor or whatever. And, you know, it just kind of sat in his desk drawer for, you know, a few hundred years until it was bought at a auction, his desk, and, you know, look inside the drawer. What do you know? It's a really old Iberian longsword manual, which we don't really have a lot of, because, like, you know, Montante is one of the major ones for, like, greatsword. You know, greatsword, it's just a very long blade. But yeah, it's really cool, and I agree, saber is really easy to get a bunch of people to do. But yeah, I hope you find a group. What part of the US are you in? Because I had to really look to find myself a saber, or not a saber, a HEMA group, because there's not a lot around here. Okay, that's not true. There's one in the far south of my state, but I'm like upper middle. I am not driving all the way down each Friday to do that. Ah, damn. That's really sad to hear. Have you... I'm assuming, you know, you've done the whole drill of checking, like, the HEMA Finder and Facebook groups and stuff. Yeah, that might do it. Oh, what part of Wisconsin? I've got family up in Green Bay. My dad went to school in Stevens Point, and we've also got some family in Milwaukee. Yeah, it really sucks, because trying to get into a hobby that is still fairly niche. Like, most people haven't heard of it, and, you know, when you think martial arts, you think Asian stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's beautiful country up there. Spent a lot of time up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, you know, going around that area with my folks as well, so know the area decently well. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think I might wind it down here, and depending on how things go, you know, maybe stream this again. Or I am definitely going to stream this again, but going to try and figure out when. So, you know, it's the end of the video, so I will go through the normal scripts of, you know, like, you know, subscribe, shit down below, do with it as you see fit. Oh yeah, there, the UP's fucking amazing, eh? A lot of fishing up there with the perch and the walleye and all that. I lost a bit of the Yooper accent I had for a while, but hey, you know, I can throw on a pretty shitty one if I need to, don't you know? Anyway, offending a small group of Finnish people aside, see ya when I see ya, you know, talk in the Discord, and yeah. Adios.